So we are Iman and Malika, and we are hosting these collective calls that we host every week. So we got two amazing projects today to pitch here. So yeah, thank you so much for connecting. We are starting off with the first project with Itai. He's a founder and strategic partner at a project called RGG. Hopefully I'll pronounce it correctly.
Actually, sorry for interrupting, but I will present RGG today. My name is Ben. I am the CEO of RGG.
Okay, no problem, Ben. Please go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So yeah, my name is Ben Levy. I am the CEO and co-founder of RGG. My background is in fintech, building product-based communities, focusing on solving problems in communities and technology where those two meet. So RGG, a gaming studio where we're building an interactive watch to earn decentralized ad system, where basically the players, and I'll explain later on what I mean by players, fans, community managers, content creators are getting paid for engagements in ads. Basically, that's something that I've launched with one of our leading influencers here in Israel, a YouTuber named Ronan. We have a community of over 700,000 followers across all of our social platforms. And RGG is basically trying to gamify the world of ad system. We're actually building a decentralized ad system on 4 key phases. Let me start by explaining the 4 phases of the decentralized ad system. So currently right now, we are in the advanced stage of phase 1, finishing it in around 2 months. It's the gamified ad system. Basically, any ad system, when we're talking about watch to earn, or any ad system, if it's Meta or Google, basically, all the systems are working based on targets, watching the ads, but not being in a position. So the 4 stages, we're starting with gamified ad system, getting straight to the point. What we're trying to do, because it's a watch to earn ad system, basically we're talking about incentive in tokens. We're trying to do something different. What we're trying to do is we're trying to create something a little bit more fun, something that basically can raise the dopamine of each and every person that engage. So what we've created is we've created an ad system that basically, even before you actually watch the ad, what you do is you play a specific game with an interaction of 5 to 10 seconds, not more than that. And basically, you know in advance exactly what ad you're going to get. And inside the ad itself, you've got the interaction. The interaction itself inside the ad has 2 major reasons. So reason number 1 is to make sure that each and every person that watches the ad stays alert, stays excited. But even more than that, when we're talking about Web3 ad system where we're connecting wallets, we want to make sure that each engagement will be a real engagement. So that specific interaction can help us verify each and every engagement. And that's something that we do from phase 1. Now, the ad system itself, we're going to be in a position that we're expanding the ad system to Telegram. We're creating also a super mini Telegram app where people will be able inside the Telegram application to watch the ads and have the same interaction. From there, we're going to be in a position that phase 3 is to get the ad system into AAA games. So what we do is we're in a position that we're getting the ad system into Minecraft, GTA 5, Roblox, all the open world systems, okay? And being in a position that we can talk with the server owners to work with us, and being in a position that the players are getting incentives, not in tokens, but in in-game purchases, in in-game items. And the server owner is going to get rewarded with the tokens. Phase 4 eventually is to be in a position that they can, we can take just one more minute. So phase 4 is the final phase where we can embed this ad system on any platform or any Web2 system, any website. And basically, what we're trying to, what we will achieve is to create incentive and an economy for content creators, for streamers to take their communities outside of YouTube, outside of Facebook, Instagram, to the games themselves that those specific content creators are playing and actually getting incentives on their own. So basically the content creators are getting something completely different that they can generate profits with their community. So obviously there is questions regarding the ad system, regarding RGG.
Yeah, let's go through questions. I believe we are finished, Ben, right? With the
Currently, yes. I wanted to focus, yes, on the ad system. Exactly what are the 4 stages? What is it that we're giving, in the ad system for players? Obviously, there's a little bit more regarding the business side. We are creating also some sort of like an ad system, ad manager for businesses. So they will be able to create ads and we're going to manage those ads for them.
Okay, Ben. So if you're finished with the presentation, thank you so much. Let's go through the questions, right? So the first one goes like this. If I'm a creator plugging into RGG tomorrow, what's the fastest way I'd actually see new income flow in?
So income flow as a creator, as a business owner, I assume I'll take the two sides, the business and the content creator. So a content creator, let's take a YouTuber, will be able to take from day one, actually from phase 1, we will have a referral system on our gamified ad system where they would get an affiliate link, and each and every wallet that is connected to them, they will get incentive also in RGG tokens. Phase 3 is major when we're talking about content creators, because a lot of content creators, gamers, also work with a lot of open servers. In Minecraft, in Roblox, those are really big games with over 7 million daily players across tens of thousands of private servers. And basically, each and every content creator is getting an affiliate link that will be connected to all the phases. But if we're talking about the fastest way from phase 1, they will be able to get an incentive for their community. Businesses will work with us from phase 1, targeting audience as they want. We're going to have a very deep research platform where they can actually choose not only geolocations, but type of wallets, the age of a wallet, and much more than that.
Okay, thank you. Hopefully that answered the question. Next one more place. Ads usually annoy players. What's your trick to flip them into something players chase instead of skip?
Great. So let's forget for a second about the incentive in getting the token, because eventually what we want to see is a person that sticks with this ad system. So in order to be in a position that someone sticks with it, an individual, and not just being in a position that he clicks 5 times and then go away, what we've created is we created that gamified experience to be in a position that it is forgetting about the fact that he's doing that for the incentive, but he basically enjoys from the game before. He enjoys the game in between while he watches the ad. And obviously there are more things. For example, each wallet is a character, okay? An avatar with levels, experience points, They would be able to get daily chests with special prizes, things that will give them that gaming experience, and let them forget about the fact that they are actually watching the ad because they want to get incentive from the RGG tokens, but actually enjoy the ad itself.
Right on. Thank you for answering the question. Guys, remind you real quick that we post all the contact details of our speakers in the chat, so be sure to check it in the chat section, and Ben, you can share it as well, because we got Itai's credentials first. So yeah, please, one more question. We're up to one question. We have some time left. Oh, okay, here we are. Are you looking for funding?
Yes, we are looking for funding. Currently, right now, we're funding based on equity and tokens, equity in the company. We are in around we are sticking for $1 million based on 10% in equity and tokens. And yes, so basically this is our tokenomics. And in this first round, we're talking about equity in the company, meaning RGG not only as a token, but as a tech company that works not only on the ad system, but spending to more than that.
Okay, thanks. We got one more. Can we know more on your P&L models, please?
Yes. So on the ad system, eventually, if you're taking a look at the P&L of, let's say, Facebook, Google, Bing, Pinterest, and so on, we're talking about an average profit revenue of 36% to 46%. Let's say Facebook recent, on every $100, they saw a revenue of $46. So basically, if we're looking at the flow of the cash flow itself, we have a business that decided he wants to work with us in the ad system. Is giving us a budget, and that budget is being spreaded to, obviously, first and foremost in RGG, exactly what RGG is getting. We're currently in a position that we're going to take 30% from the budget, and in a position that 70% is going to go to affiliates, community, and maintenance and upgrades of the system itself. So 30% from the budget of each and every company that will work with us.
Okay, thank you for answering the question. So thank you so much, Ben and RGG, for the presentation. The pitch was really interesting. Hopefully we'll see you next time on our calls. Great. Malika, you want to introduce our next project?
Yeah, sure. We have two projects here to pitch.
So hi everybody, I'm Callum, founder of Haiku. Me and my team, we ranked #1 for volume on Binance for over 2 years. In the biggest days, we were doing over 3 billion in daily volume. Our CTO, Thomas, he ran his own AI-powered fund with over 100 mil assets under management. And Shrutam, he's also worked for some of the largest hedge funds in the world. So we all came from different companies, but we shared one challenge. Same challenge. So pretty much DeFi's biggest barrier, which is end-to-end execution. So even for us, portfolio rebalancing was extremely painful. Entering a new strategy like yield farming into the top 10 highest earning vaults would mean you need to sign a dozen transactions, juggle a bunch of different protocols, and it's not the most efficient way to achieve your goal, right? So it would literally take us like hours every single day to do our portfolio rebalancing. And if it was hard for us, I could only imagine what it's like for retail, for AI agents or other institutions. This kind of friction not only just slows down growth, but actually limits what is possible on chain. So our solution is building the universal outcome engine. It's middleware that turns a user's intent into a single atomic transaction. What I mean is if you wanted to swap between tokens, or if you wanted to rebalance a portfolio into a delta neutral strategy, right? You just tell us what you want to achieve, your intent, and then we calculate the most efficient way to achieve your goal and batch the entire thing for you into one transaction. So we are the very first ever to allow multi-asset basket swaps in one transaction. And this is powered by our proprietary convex optimizer. It's just, I don't know, in layman's terms, it just means we mathematically solve the routing path for you. It means we're faster, cheaper, and safer than any other intent solver today. A couple of examples to paint some color for you. On the left here, we have probably the most complex intent ever. This was rebalancing into the top 10 highest earning vaults, according to APR. So this was over 200 transfers. It only took 32 seconds from the time the person started to write the prompt into the LLM. And then, and one transaction, we swapped it all, added it into the pools, added the pools into the vaults, and earned the yield for that user. Then on the right is an example of the very first delta neutral intent. A lot of these strategies were literally impossible before we created this intent solver. The most complex intent solver today would probably be like, 1 inch or something, where they just go token to token. Ours is any asset class. So you can go from tokens, from vaults, from pools, from debt, soon perps. This is the one API that covers everything. So this isn't just theory. This is live today. We've been live for 1 month. The market is quite massive as well. So we've had multiple VCs that have asked us to automate their strategies. No, this is recorded, so I won't mention names. Multiple different protocols ask us to automate their yield farming and then also to create instant money markets as well. Previously impossible without an intent solver. And then even agents as well is a big opportunity there. A lot of them today, they can only do very simple things like one token swap and that's it. With us, they can do, a broad spectrum of different really complex strategies. In terms of partnerships, we got a massive one this week with Bicotomy. So now we power 4.5 million smart wallets through them. We are their primary solver, and the reason they chose to partner with us is because we have so much more utility than anybody else. It takes us 2 days to scale to a new chain. We're on 18 chains today. With the first month, we've had 12 mil in volume. This month, we'll surely double that. We've got a few other big partnerships I can't unfortunately share. 15 seconds left. In terms of roadmap, really quickly, we got complex or advanced trading features like VWAP, TWAP, and revenue generating limit orders, as well as allowing multiple blockchain. Let me rephrase this last thing. As well as allowing trades to go from multiple blockchains into multiple blockchains in the one transaction. So that will be a first, and will allow the most complex strategies on-chain ever, such as automated lending that can yield farm on like 30 different protocols for you. But yeah, thank you for listening.
Thank you so much, Callum, So we've got our first question here in the chat. You call it outcome as a service. What's the most mind-blowing outcome user has already pulled off with Haiku? And great pitch.
Yeah. Well, those are the two examples I showed then. There was another complex one actually, and that was moving multiple stable coins from one chain into the top 10 highest earning vaults. And that was actually 300 transfers instead of the 200 transfers. So you can imagine doing that manually is going to take you forever, right? Where with us, we literally calculate, do you need ETH later on? Where's the best step to swap into ETH? We look at all the pools and then we calculate the most efficient path for you. So no one really is doing that. Even aggregators today don't go that advanced. So that's probably one of the most complex intents.
Peter is asking, thanks for sharing. Callum, super amazing. What are you raising?
Yes. So because this will be public, I can't actually say, unfortunately. But please, we are raising. I just can't say the amount and how far we are. But yeah, if you just send me an email, I think the email's in the chat now. Happy to share all of the information with you, including our data room.
Yeah, and Peter is adding, how is gas paid?
Well, the gas is paid just from the user. So we don't take the assets into like our wallets. They keep it in their wallets. We send them instructions essentially of the order to batch and split up the orders, the transactions. So we never hold the funds, and then the user just pays for the gas.
Thanks. Hope it answers the question. Morgan is asking, is there an existing planned fee model?
Yes. So we are actually about to start earning our first revenue due to the Bioeconomy partnership. So I'm expecting first funds to come in hopefully next week, because they went live like 2 days ago. But the fee model, so we are a B2B play. So anyone that integrates our Zaps, I don't mind sharing this. So the standard is normally 50-50 of whatever they charge. There are bespoke deals for our API. That another thing. Sorry, I can't really share. But yeah, so where we do charge is on the AI agents as well. So if you type a prompt or whatever, there's a high fee for that, because it speeds up your trade as well, right? So if you wanted to copy something on X, you can come to our agent, type it in. You don't even need to understand how to achieve your goal. You just know you want to do it. And that's why there's like a little bit more of a fee for that, because it saves you a lot of time. As well as we are looking at doing A2A, so the infrastructure for AI agents. You look at Haiku and Wayfinder. The most I can literally do is like add tokens into a lending pool, and that's it. And the reason being is because they're not trained on a intent solver. They're relying on an AI or an LLM to decipher the path, and it's really not designed to do that. So yeah, we want to power those projects as well, and we'll be charging them for that feature as well.
A question here in the chat.
I can handle that if you don't. If you allow me, if Enzo is static roots and you're on steroids, was the clearest example where Haiku flexes way harder?
So yeah, good question actually. So with Enzo, they hard code their paths, okay? So what that means is if you were routing from one LP on one chain into another LP on another chain, they've already decided that you got to go through this certain path. Every day, maybe there might be another path that is more efficient, but Enzo has already decided they're going down this particular path, right? Where with us, we mathematically calculate live at the time the person does the intent where the most efficient path is, not just across the hard-coded path, across every path on the spectrum, right? So not only are we more efficient, but there's actually it's a lot safer as well. So there has been different DeFi platforms that hard-coded paths, and during times of volatility and black swan events, they've actually got liquidated because there's only certain paths that they could take, and those paths were no longer valid. So not only are we more efficient, we're more safer, and it allows us to actually scale far, far quicker. Enzo, they're on like 6 chains or something. We're on 18 already within like, a few months. So it does allow us to do, scale magnitudes faster than Enzo.
That's super cool. Next question, how is gas paid? I think it's already been handled, right? Yeah. And the last one from Peter, I love the name Haiku. What was your inspiration for it? Yeah, this is one question I have.
I like it too. So actually, it wasn't even me. It was my community. So our community is very, very strong, to be honest. We pretty much did a competition, actually. We did a competition, and then we had a night with the community, and that was the winner at the end. So I mean, we sort of like added the meanings behind it that, with us, it's sort of very zen and everything's simple, and that's sort of like what a haiku poem is. But yeah, it was actually from the community, which is pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. I really like to see this interaction with the community. It kind of says a lot about the project. Thank you for sharing that.
No worries. Well, yeah, really appreciate everybody's time here. And yeah, if you want to learn more, any questions, feel free to email me, and more than happy to help out.
Yeah, totally, guys. You can find the email in the chat, so be sure to check it out. Thank you so much, Callum, for the pitch. It was really interesting.
No worries. Thank you so much. I got to bail because it's 1 a.m. for me, but have a good one. Thanks. Bye.
Yeah, have a great night. Okay, so let's finish off with our last project. We got another project joining us. Really featured here on the call. So Gwyn, please go ahead. Anthony, I believe, please step in, turn on your camera. You're going to be the last project for today. Hi there.
Yeah, so thank you so much for Platinum VC and Malika, Evan. My video, I'm like in the middle of a trip, so it's kind of so shaky. Me and Joe, the other team in this call, create this Gwyn virtual mine project for like 3 years ago. And since then, we have virtual miner pad game, and it's ready to be played by a lot of people. The genre is inspired by the popular and very nostalgic Tamagotchi game from Japan, whereby the player need to interact and nurture their pets, and in return the pet will give them a reward for the players. So what we are trying to tackle by this project is to fight the GameFi tokenomics. We do realize and we acknowledge that a lot of GameFi projects are mostly just a short-term paper, whereby it just rely on Ponzi most of the time, right? So it's an old buyer that's being replaced by a new buyer. So we are designing this project to be sustainable long-term and to be able to run by having multiple extra revenue streams, right? So we have built several features such as target mini games, in-game advertisement, as well as incubation or launchpad service to support curated projects from our network. So we are also develop several unique selling points, such as NFT interoperability. Some of the projects that we have secured partnership with, such as CryptoEngine, we have agreed with the founder, whereby our NFT can be played in their game and vice versa, right? We also have NFT Bridge and NFT Marketplace as well. So we will be available in a different blockchains. So this is the competitive landscape. As you can see in here, we have the features that's pretty much what others don't have. This is the raw map, and then basically we will have Gwyn token as the center of our project, right? So whereby the Gwyn token will be used to mint Gwyn characters and will be used for the currency of the center of the ecosystem. And yeah, this is our aim. This also a lot of our statistics for the pets. So it does have different metrics: stamina, hunger meter, love. So you need to maintain a relationship with the pet so that they can earn reward higher. Right. So these are different activities: fishing, feeding. Oh, this is the fun part, whereby they have the game has mini games. So it's kind of like P2P, player versus player. So the player can participate with different players by paying some fee in the mini game, which is Dice Battle and Don't Wake the Bear, and the platform will charge small fee for participation. But the winner mostly takes all the prize. So we also have game dashboard, as you can see in here, to incorporate analytical tools, as well as prediction to calculate how does the economic works. All right. We also have leaderboard for weekly, monthly, also one-off event. Right. So this is our tokenomics. We have successfully raised the seed with security agreement. So we have agreed with a rebuttable launchpad for this public sale. We have filled our seed round as well, but currently we are open for private round. So the round size is quite small, 180,000 USD. So this is how the game economics works. So we only have one on-chain token in here, and the rest will be in-game currency. So the Gwyn token will be used by player to mint the NFT characters, and the NFT characters will mining duties to produce the emerald. As you can see, it's a bit interrelated with each other. So we have anti-vote measure as well. We have developed robust game economics, the pricing of the item, the experience level, the progress of the characters, leveling up. We have given a lot of deep thought in it. Yeah, that's it for now. Yeah, happy to take any question.
Yeah, thank you so much, Anthony, for the pitch. We've got a couple of questions. Let's go quickly through them. Your launchpad sounds big. What is the dream Web3 game you'd love to see debut on Gwyn Labs?
Yeah, so this is on base chain, by the way, initially. And yeah, we will expand more in the future.
Okay, so regarding the question, what's the dream Web3 game you'd love to see debut on Gwyn Labs? Yeah, this is the question. I'm reading that from the chat.
Sorry, please, can you repeat again?
What's the dream Web3 game you'd love to see debut on Gwyn Labs?
You can open the chat.
Dream, I think...
You can open the chat and see that, see if I'm saying something wrong.
Oh, yeah. Actually, we have another game already. It's a idle shooting game inspired by Japanese RPG called Blue Archive. So yeah, we would love to see our secondary game to debut on the Gwyn Launchpad. But pretty much, if we believe in the team, if the team is reliable and trustable, yeah, we pretty much want to onboard as many as different genre games as possible.
Okay, thank you. Next question. If I log into Miner Penguin a year from now, what's the feature that will make me say, yep, this is way more than just a penguin game?
Yeah, definitely. That's such a good question, Manisa. Thanks for asking. So a year from now, you will see different accessibility from the NFT characters to different games. Definitely. So you can play this one character without having to buy or to mint another one, and you can play it in different games, right? Different genre without having to spend anything, and you can earn from there as well, right? And then you can also bridge that NFT to different chains, whereby you can enjoy different game as well. Also, more than a game, you can actually do a lot of mini games, crafting as well. You can also combine with other upcoming penguin collections. So 2 penguins to become one new version of the penguin as well. I think pretty much that's it for now. But yeah, this Genesis collection will have a lot of benefit that's not available in the following collection.
Okay, thank you, Anthony, for taking care of the question. If you have no more of them, we're gonna have to finish this off, this meeting, because really I don't want to stretch the time and make it way too long. So thank you so much, all the guys, for participating. Really exciting projects today. And if you want to get in contact with all of them, please be sure to check out the chat section and find all the contact details of our 3 projects. We posted all of them. And yeah, just to remind you real quick, if you want to be our next participant and pitch here on our next calls, feel free to check out the form for participation, which is now in the chat. It's Google form and feedback form as well. And yeah, I want to say huge thanks for everyone participating. We made it there. Thank you so much, Malika, for helping me out with this call. And yeah, have a great weekend. See you next week. Cheers.
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thanks, guys. See you next week.
Thank you, Malika.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Have a great day.